underscore means single character. Okay, so do you have to remember this thing? Okay, guys. So now I wanted the employees whose e-name starts with T. So can you tell me employee name starts with T? What will be the query? Select star. Can someone tell me the employee name starting from T?
Yeah, select star from EMP
Where?
e-name like
E-name like?
uh, T percentage.
So will it be in single quotation or not?
Single quotation. Single colon.
Why?
String.
Yes,
And for
string
dates.
and date are always in single quotation. So we'll get the name starting from T. So can you see? These are the employee whose name starts with T. So I have written what? T percentage. T percentage means what? The first letter will be T and rest can be anything. Do you remember this? Tell me yes, no. Guys, tell me yes, no.
Yes.
So list the employees whose salary is having 00. Can you write a query? Write a query to find employee having 00 in their salary or ends with 00 in their salary. Okay. Write a query to find the employee having salary ending with 00. Yes. Write on the query first. That means I want the employees whose salary is ending with 00. Like this 800 is ending with 00. 3000 is ending with 00. 5000 is ending with 00. So can you just think? Please write anyone. Please give the answer. Oh, yeah. Yes. Correct. Yeah. So guys, so query is what? Select star from EMP and where what? We have to go to salary column, salary. Then we have to use operator like, and then we want what? Last two numbers to be 00. So before it can be anything, but last two should be 00. So that is what is the query. So these are the people whose last two is what? 00. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes, no. Guys, tell me yes, no. Yes. Very good then. So if you are clear with this pattern matching operator, range operator, list operator, there is something called as a list operator. So we can just discuss this also before proceeding further. So there is something called as list operator. Okay, pattern matching operator. Last is what? List operator. So list operator is nothing but in and then there's something called as not in. So see, if I have to get the department 10 or department 20 to clear the screen, what is the query? Can someone tell me? Clear the screen. Suman, can you tell me how to clear the screen? Suman, are you there? CLSCR. Okay. Yeah. CLSCR. Okay. Now this is a table. Okay. I want the department 10 or department 20 employees. So can you just tell me the query? Vargava, can you just think department 10 or department 20? Are you understanding anything? I want department 10 or department 20. So first I have to select the entire table. How to select the table? Select, can you just tell me? Star. Star means all the rows and columns from EMP. Now guys, tell me department 10 or department 20. What is the query? Guys, are you there? Yes, tell me.
Where department number equals to 10 or 20.
10 or 20 or we have to write full. See, if you write like this 10 or 20, it will generate error. See, it will generate error. Are you able to understand? Tell me yes, no?
Yes.
So we have to write what? Full column name. So what will be the query? Select a star from EMP. Where what?
Where
department number
equals to
10
or department number equals to 20.
And I want 30 also then?
Or department number equals to 30.
Are you able to understand, guys? If I want multiple department number, what I have to use? I have to write the full column name. Suppose 10 or 20 or 30. So what I have written? Select a star from EMP. where department number equals to 10 or department number equals to 20 or department number equals to 30. Guys, did you understood this much? Tell me yes, no.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I will click on enter. So what will happen? Either department 10 or 20 or 30 will be displayed in this table. Now, if I have to take department 10, 20, 30, 40, then every time I have to write these column names. I have to write these column names or not? Tell me yes, no.
Yes.
Hey, hi, Shreya. Shreya, are you there?
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. So I have given you access, everyone I have given the access who have joined my laptop to record. Keep recording, else you will forget everything. Okay. So I was telling if I wanted multiple department numbers, so I have to use the full column name. Suppose I wanted department 10.
Sir, please give me access for recording. I got disconnected.
No, I have given you, right? Shreya, no?
No, sir, it's Devya.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, please ask. Guys, if you lose the connection or lose the permission to record any sessions, please hold me and ask me. I am very soft person with respect to asking questions. You can ask any number of questions from anywhere, and this kind of things, please be flexible. Okay. So guys, the thing is department 10 or 20 or 30. So what was the query, Divya? If I wanted department 10 or department 20 or department 30, we have to write 3 times. Yes or no? Select start from EMP where department number equals to 10 or department number equals to 20 or department number equals to 30. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So instead of writing or, there is an operator called as in. That is called as list operator. What we will write? Select star from EMP where department number in. And then you have to give a small bracket. You have to write 10, 20, 30. You have to close this bracket, give quotation, and then enter. Are you able to understand what is the difference?
Yes.
Guys, tell me yes, no. Instead of writing multiple or, we will use an operator called as what? In. Now this in will is a list operator. So instead of using multiple or conditions, we can write in, and in bracket, you can write down the value. So what is list operator? See here, there is something called as list operator, in and not in. To why in is used? In place of what? In place of multiple or operator, we can use what? In place of multiple or operator, we can use in. Are you able to understand? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
And vice versa. Vice versa means what? If I have to not take this department 10, 20, then I have to use what? Not in. Are you able to understand? Tell me yes, no.
Yes, sir.
So if I don't have to take department, I don't want department 10 and 20. So what is the query? Can someone tell me? First, I will clear the screen. This is the table. Select star from EMP. I don't want department 10 or 20. What will be the query?
Select star from here.
Yeah, Ramkrishna, can you tell me if I don't want department 10 or 20? So what will the query?
So you need 30, right?
Yeah,
So,
I need 30, but the requirement is that I don't want 10 and 20. In this format, I want the query.
okay, select start from EMP where department number in 30.
No. If what about if there will be 40, if there will be 50, if there will be 60? The requirement is I don't want 10 and 20. So what will be the query? See, in means multiple or. Multiple values if I want, I will use in. And if I don't want, I will use what? Not in. If I don't want what, I will use not in.
Not in.
So what will be the query?
Select start from EMP where department number not in 20 comma 30. Yeah. 10, 20.
Are you understanding? Only which department is coming? 30.
30.
Guys, did you understood list operator?
Yes.
So why list operator is used? To get the multiple values. Instead of using multiple or, we can just go with what? We can just go by in and not in. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes, no.
Yes, sir.
So this is clearing the screen, CLSCR. Now I will go to this particular table and suppose this is the query. Okay. So guys, till here we have learned how many types of operator? 6 operators. What are the types of operator? Divya, can you just tell me? Divya, are you there? Can you just tell me the types of operator?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what are the types of operator we have learned? Can you just tell me?
Logical operator.
Okay, logical operator then. And which are the types of logical operator? Just tell me which are the types of logical operator.
And or not.
Okay, then and or not. Then logical operator. Then what are the other operators we have learned?
Relational operator, greater than, less than, greater
Relational.
than.
Okay, okay, okay. Then
And arithmetic operator.
arithmetic operator. Then
Arithmetic operator, divide, multiply, plus, minus.
okay, okay, okay. Then
And
what about others? Can someone tell me? Suman, can you help me? What are the other operators?
The filter operator.
Filter is an operator, huh? Shreya, do
Yes.
you remember? What are the other operators?
Uh,
Range operator. Have you heard
Range.
about this?
yeah.
Which are the range operator? Between and not between.
Not between, yeah.
Then
Least.
he was also there. What is his name? Manish. Yeah, Manish, tell me which is the other operator.
Pattern matching operator.
Pattern matching operator. So which are the pattern matching operator?
Percentage, underscore.
First it is like or not like. Do you remember
Not
that? In that there are two things. What are that? Percentage and underscore. Okay. Now what are the other operators?
Least.
List operator.
List
So which are the list operator? In and
Not.
No.
not in. Okay. So guys, these all operators we have already learned. Are you able to understand? And based on that, we wrote so many queries. Are you clear with this much? Tell me yes, no.
Yes.
So Divya, what is the unique function? I told you yesterday, there's something called as unique or distinct function. So what is that unique or distinct function?
Not remember, sir.
Okay, what about Shreya? Do you remember?
Sir, I'm unable to recall it right now. Unique or distinct, it gives the exact value from the table.
Exact. Okay. What about other people? Let me just ask from Ravi. Ravi, do you remember we studied unique or distinct function? So do you remember what is the use of unique or distinct function?
So through this, we can fetch the exact data.
Exact. Okay.
Repeated.
Okay. Suman, can you give a try? Unique or distinct?
Yes. So whenever there are multiple records which are duplicate, we can do a select distinct of a particular column name. Then we can fetch the records which are not duplicate, like single records.
Correct. So to remove the duplicate records, we use what? Something called as unique or distinct. Guys, from the word, it is very, very clear that we should not use what? Unique or duplicate. We should always use what? Unique or distinct is always used to remove the duplicate values. We want what? We want from the word only it is clear, right? We want the unique records. Then we will go for what? Unique or distinct. Then we'll go for what? Unique or distinct if we want the unique record. So if you remember, I told you there are duplicate department numbers. Okay, can you see 10, 20, 30? These are duplicated. So I want the unique department number. So can you just tell me what will be the query? If I want the unique record, just 1 second, guys. Yeah. So from this duplicate department number 2020 is 2 times, 30 is 2 times. I want unique department number. So can someone tell me the query for this? Yeah, I think who will take the try? I think he should take the try. Suman. What about you, Suman? Can you just think?
Select distinct of department number from EMP.
Select
Distinct
of, oh, sorry. Yeah, select distinct of department number from which table?
From EMP.
So what will be the output? Can you just think what will happen?
In 2030, only
That's
three
all.
records.
Only once. 10, 20, 30 will be displayed only once.
One.
That means all the duplicate values have been removed or not? Tell me yes or no. Guys, tell me yes or no. Suman,
Yes.
all the duplicate values 20, 20, 20 was so many times, only 120. 30, 30 was so many times, only 130. And 10, 10 was so many times, only 110. Now, will you remember this distinct command or not? Tell me yes, no. Guys, tell me at least yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, fine. So you have got some understanding to write the very, very basic queries. So just I want one more query from Diksha. So can you just tell me to get the description of a table? What is the query for that? To get the description of the table, anyone? Shreya? There's a command called as DESC. Do you remember that? Ramkrishnan, do you remember that? To get the description of the
DESC and the table name. Yeah.
Table name, which will give the description of the table. Description of the table means the column name and the data type. It will be shown the data type here. In this version, it is not shown, but it will be shown. So column name and the data type. If I want, I can also execute this command, this SQL from where? From command prompt. Do you remember that? Ramkrishnan, can you help me? What I have to write? SQL plus enter. Then Scott.
Username and password. Scott.
Username is Scott. Password is Tiger. Fine. Now I will set the lines. So what? How to set? Set lines.
Set lines 1000.
Set pages.
Page 1000.
Now what I wanted, description of EMP table, DESC EMP. So I'll give here. So can you just see? I'm getting the column name and also what? The data type or not? Yes. I'm getting the column name and also the data type. What is this number data type, varchar data type, or what are these things? That we will discuss later. So whenever you get the description of the table, three things you get. See, remember that description of the tables gives three things. What are the things description of a table gives? Name, okay, of the column, data type of the column, also the constraints. Now, what are these constraints and all? We will learn later. Three things you get in the description of the table. Okay, guys, if you remember all these things, can someone tell me the output of this particular query? Select star from tab gives what?
That gives all the table names.
All the table name present where?
In the database.
All the table names present in the database. Fine, guys. Very good, excellent. So you have got some understanding of SQL neatly. Fine. Let me just clear the screen. How to clear the screen? CL, SCR. Yes, guys. So select star from EMP. Now today, I just want to take one particular topic. That is nothing but the group functions. Do you remember? I told you there is scalar function. What is the difference between a scalar and a group function? Scalar?
Scalar function gives
one input and what?
Output. One output.
One output. Okay. Okay. What is a group function?
Multiple inputs and one output.
Multiple input and one output. Okay. So there are 5 group function. Okay. Group function means what? A group of values we take and we give only one output. Okay. Like group functions are like sum, The function will always have a bracket. Do you remember that? Function, any language, you always need what? Brackets if you are using function. Be it with C, be it with C++, be it with Java, be it with .NET, be it SQL, be it any language, always function will have what? Brackets. So group function means what? It will take multiple inputs and it will give what? One output. Are you able to understand what I'm telling? Let me just show by diagram. What is a group function? Group function means what? You know, multiple inputs. This is all input, this is an input, this is an input, and the output is only one. Output is only one. Output is only one. That means what? 10, 20, 30. Now sum it. What will be the sum of this one? Can someone tell me addition of this one? What will be the addition of this one? 30 plus 20 plus 10 is how much?
60.
Guys, just add this 30 plus 20 plus 10 is how much? 60. So how many inputs were there? Can someone tell me? 3 inputs. How many output is there?
One output.
One output. Did you understood a group function? Group function means what? Or it is also called as aggregate function. That means we will give the multiple inputs and we'll get only one output. Are you able to understand? That is called as group function, or it's also called as aggregate function. Sum means what? Sum means what?
Addition.
Total values. Sum means what? Total values. Okay, sum is fine. Okay, AVG, average means what? AVG means what? Guys, can average values. Max means what?
Maximum value.
Maximum value. Great. And mean means what?
Minimum value.
Minimum value. Great. But the main thing is count. Do you know what is count?
It will
Countable
give the number of
It will count what?
number.
Number of
data,
records.
similar type of data. It will give the number of.
Okay. Okay. Any more guess? What is count?
It will give number of records.
Yes, it will not give. It will not give. It will count.
Yeah,
it will what?
number of records.
It will count what? Count number of records. It will count what? Number of records. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes, no.
Yes, sir.
So if you are clear this till this much, tell me if I do sum of this salary column, what will be the output? Will it add everything? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the query? Select sum of what column? Salary column.
Salary.
You have to write in bracket. And from what? Which table?
EMP.
EMP table. So what happened, guys? Is it adding the entire salary or not? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
So did you understood what is sum function? It gives the total. It adds the entire. What happened? Whatever entire column values. If I have to get the maximum value in the salary column, what will be the query? Can someone tell me?
Max bracket salary bracket close from EMP.
So what will be the output of this one?
The maximum salary that is, I guess, 25,000.
5,000.
So if I have to get the minimum of the salary in this column, what will be the output?
Select main
Minimum
salary bracket close from EMP.
So what will be the output of this one?
800.
800.
Okay. So if I write, I want average of salary. So what will be the output?
It will sum.
No, it will take the average. First, it will add it
Add
and
it
then
and then
divide by
divided by
data.
number of employees.
divide by number of records. There are 14 records. So it will add it and then divide by 14 and you will get the average. Are you able to understand? Tell me yes, no.
Yes.
So now the actual concept comes count. This is very confusing concept. If you don't learn from me anywhere, you will get confused. So please pay attention. Select count star from EMP. Will count the number of records. How many records are there? If you count, there are 14
14.
records.
14.
This is fine. Did you got 14? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
So some people write like this and they get confused, and some people will write like this 1. So what does this 1 means? Can someone tell me? Tell me, anyone? It will also count the number of records and the output will be what? 14. Can you tell me what is the output? 14 or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, are you clear till this much? Tell me, select count 1 from EMP. It has count the number of records. Number of records are how many? 14. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes or no.
What is the logic behind this one? Star means we know it counts.
Yes, this is what I wanted the question. So the logic for count A is that in this space, okay, in this space, any any numeric, we'll write any numeric value we can write. Are you able to understand? Any numeric value we can write. Are you able to understand? Any column name we can write. Are you able to understand? So
Sir,
any numeric value means what? Guys, tell me, any numeric values means what?
From
If I write
0 to 1 to
Count.
so will it work or not? Tell me yes or no.
yes. Yes.
What will be the output?
14. 14.
Okay. Now if I write select count of 0, what will be the output?
14.
Okay. So now, guys, but let me just clear the screen.
Sir, if instead of writing any numeric number, if we'll use a heading of any column, then it will show the value.
Yes. That's what I am discussing now. See here. I want to count the employee number. So what I have to write? Select count EMP number. EMP number is this one, this column, first column. Okay. EMP number from which table? EMP. So what will be the output, guys? Can someone tell me?
14.
14. But if there is null value, then it will not count the null value. Suppose the commission is having the null value. As of now, null is blank. Means how many null? How many? See, this is a null. This is null. All these things are null. But how many not null values are there? Can you just tell me?
4.
Not null 4.
4. So what will be the output? 4. So what is the difference? Are you able to understand? Guys, the difference is if a column consists of null values, then what will happen? It will not count the null values. Next, if we write star or 1 or 2 or 1000, 1 lakh, anything, it will count what? It will count the number of records only. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Guys,
why we need to enter the numeric? Anyway, we are not entering also, it is counted.
What your voice is not audible. Can you just repeat?
Yeah, I'm asking, I mean, if you're entering this 1000 or 1 also, it is showing the same, right? So
Yes. No, just to, no, there is no requirement like that. Just sometimes no, just to figure out or for interview question or just to suppose I wanted employee number. So this is the first column. So just to show, just they have written what 1. That's all. There is no proper justification while write 1, 200 or anything. It is just that we can put a numeric value and we can confuse a person. So that is why that is used. Okay. So what if I write a non-numeric minus value? Then what will happen? Then also I will get the same thing, right? It is just that different ways we can write, and you should know. It is not that you saw count 3 from a table name and then you got confused. No. Count is count. It will count the number of records. When given in the column name, it will not count the null values. 2 things should be very, very clear. Guys, I don't want any confusion in this. Count will count the number of record if any column name is written in count function, then what will happen? It will not count what? Can someone tell me it will not count what? Null values. It will not count what? Null values. Are you able to understand this much, guys? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
So which are the group functions? Can you just tell me?
If you're not giving any numeric values over this, it will also consider the null values.
Non-numeric value means what? What do you want to write? Tell me the query. Select, count. What do you want to write?
If you leave it blank.
Are you able to understand? You have to give something, either give a star or give any numeric value or give the column name. Three things you have to do. If you just write blank, then it will not count. Are you able to understand?
Oh, yeah. So if we give star, so will it consider the blank null values or not?
Yeah, it will consider. It will not. It will just count irrespective of null. Also, it will count the number of records. If there is null, also it will count the null also. It will just count the number of records. Only and only if you specifically if you mention a particular column and the count in this particular column, then it will not what? Count that particular values from that.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. Guys, so you have understood the aggregate functions. So now tell me, in one query I want sum of salary. What is the query of sum of salary?
Salary, SAL, bracket close, from EMP.
Now I want max of salary. What is the query?
Max.
Max bracket cell.
Mean of salary.
Mean bracket cell.
Average salary.
Average bracket cell.
Count of records.
Count bracket
Star.
cell. Okay.
From
Yeah.
Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes or no.
yes, sir.
So this is the sum, this is total, this is maximum, this is minimum, this is average, and this is count. Will count the number of records. There are 5 group functions or aggregate functions. Very important. Sum will give the total, max will give the maximum, mean will give the minimum, and average will give the average, and count will count the number of records. Now, if any column is having null value, that null value and that particular column is used in that particular function, it will not take that null values. Only if we mention that particular column where there is null values, it will not consider null values. Okay. But if there is non-null values, then it will take every value. Now, count star is a generic thing. Count the number of records. We can write 1, 2, 3, 4, negative, positive, any number, and we can count. But if I write select count of commission, what will happen? Guys, it will not count what?
Null
Guys,
value.
can someone tell me what it will not count?
Null value.
It will not count the null value, and the output will be how much?
4.
4.
And if I write select count of department number, what will be the output?
14.
14.
Are you clear? Is your concepts clear?
Yes.
Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
So guys, today I will have to stop here because I got some important meeting today. So tomorrow 8 p.m. is it fine? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Everyone can come at 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, join tomorrow at 8 p.m. Download the software, install this software, because the next topic what we are going to learn is what group by function. Now, group by you learn from any site, any book, any page, you will get confused. Only and only Vikram class if you attend, you'll understand that group by function. In your entire life, you will never get confused because there are so many rules. Whenever I teach any topic, I first tell the rules. Follow the rules. Any company you give the interview, irrespective of Microsoft, Facebook, any company, the rules will be same. So tomorrow's class is very, very important. I want everyone to be present at 8 p.m. and I'm very punctual person. You would have seen 8 means 8 I start. I joined 5 minutes before only. You would have seen in all the classes, I'm never 1 minute late. So the punctuality of the person represents the seriousness of the person. So always you should be on time. 8 means 8. Tomorrow 8 p.m. we will have the class. Today we are today whatever queries I have told you, practice all these queries till the date what we have told you, and tomorrow 8 p.m. we will meet. Is it fine, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, then guys, I'm leaving. We'll meet tomorrow at 8 p.m. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Vikram.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.